What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. If you guys are not following me on any forms of social media, go ahead and follow me at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X at Shar's Reality number 6. If you are not following my backup page, go ahead and follow me at Shar's World number 6. Listen, y'all make sure you speak when you walk on in the chat, child, because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. Make it do what it'll do, what it'll do, what it do. And remember, this is not a chat for children, so if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. Now, all right. Now we got all the accolades out the way. Hello and lottie-dottie everybody. Let's talk about it. Miss Keke go lives, okay? And Miss Keke is feeling some type of way about the recent counselor session when the counselor was really attacking her. At least she felt attacked, okay? She says that really she was talking about her relationship with Latisha, and she says, look, it's so many different places that me and Tisha would have to run into each other at. So why do she felt like, why did she feel like she shouldn't have been there, right? She says there's different type of places that they were be at together because they are family. So why do you feel like we can't be in the same vicinity right now, right? And that's a good point. I honestly agree. I think adults should be able to have a conversation, be cordial into one place. It is what it is, right? She says, the counselor asked her, well, why are you here? Basically, she's like, cause this is my job and I got to collect my money. I said, rightfully so. Okay. And that's why I'm doing it. She's like, but one thing she said that she felt was that the counselor kept poking at her, kept jabbing at her, kept trying to, pick and make her the center of attention. And she said she just kept going and coming after me repeatedly. The therapist also asked her, asked the people in the room, how do you feel about her being here? And she says that Melody says that she feels that Keke is selfish, right? She thinks she should be dismissed. She felt like, as her girl, she's like, yo, what you doing, sis? She's like, she said, it's one thing we should have had was a conversation, right? You should have been able to pull me to the side and say, look, this is what I feel. Because she's saying like, in most incidents, you can't really feel what you not supposed to feel in the movement. Like it feel like everybody attacking you and that's just what you feel. That may not very well be happening, but that's how you feel in that moment. So she's saying as her girl, Melody should have done something different. That's what she says, okay? She says that Stormy was the only one that stood up for her. So much so, Stormy and the counselor got into it with one another, okay? She says Stormy was like, well, why y'all all, it's very unfair that all of y'all are ganging up on one person. She says, and the counselor agreed and rephrased the way she was coming at her and her tone towards her, right? So she says that she was so upset, she did go to her mom and had this conversation with her mom. Her mom took it back to the content creator, and that's how it all got out. It wasn't like she was trying to take, this is her words, guys. I'm just trying to tell y'all what Keke said, okay? She said it wasn't like she was trying to take it to the content creator, but her mom delivered it. No, she's not trying to point the finger at her mom, but her mom was initially the one to point it at the content creator. So they just elaborated on it, which she says, I shouldn't have had the conversation, but I did. It is what it is now. Okay. All right. So she says she felt that way in that moment, which was attack, but she realized later on after having a conversation that maybe that wasn't the conversation. Okay. She was going to talk to Melody about it, but she wasn't given an opportunity in that. And when all the rest of the stuff broke out, it just went left from there. She says that Melody tried, it's like Melody was going overboard to prove her point that she was not the one that invited Keke, to Tisha, right? She says that, why was you going so hard to prove a point to them? Basically, she was saying like, fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck them. They ain't nobody. We've been rocking hard. We don't fuck with them like that. Why the hell you going that hard? Okay. So, and she felt like Melody was betraying her by trying to prove a point to Tisha. Now, I will say that I feel like after watching the episode, that Melody probably was like, look, we just got to this place. I ain't really trying to go there with y'all, although y'all know I can. So let me just clear the air that sis, I ain't have shit to do with this. Okay. So I think that's where she was coming from for that. But she also says looking back at it, she can take the ins and outs from it. And she says it doesn't mean that she agreed with it, but she's able to look at it from a different lens now. Okay. She says, the 5-year-old girl situation came up. She says she felt picked on, victimized. She said it felt like someone got in the counselor's ear. I said that too. I feel like there was a prior conversation and it definitely was Kimmy. That's just my opinion, okay? She says she disagreed with the counselor, but apparently Melanie felt like the counselor was good, right? She says to each his own, right? But she definitely is hurt by Melanie and felt like Melanie also was picking on her, but she was supposed to be her girl. And she says now that her and Melanie talk, she now get it. Doesn't mean that she agree with it, but she do understand. Okay, she says when she got to the hotel, she cried like a baby. Not necessarily that she's a cry, she's a rat-tat-tat type of person. Okay, but she says that when she got to the hotel, she did get on the phone and cry with her mama. Okay, she says that it was wrong to go further than than her mom, but it happened. She says she's not throwing her mom under the bus, but it didn't happen the way it was reported by the content creator, but people felt for the way it was delivered. Okay, something did happen, but not the way the content creator put it out there. These are Keke words, not mine. She also didn't like the fact that how the producers set things up. She said that they were telling her one thing and doing the other. Don't we know that shit? Okay, we can probably pinpoint the shit that they do undercover. All right, so that's what she says. She didn't like that. She says she do not want a relationship with Tisha. She says, she's been trying, but she says she don't want the relationship. She has accepted what Tisha says. We're moving on in 2024 without one another. It sucks, but it is what the fuck it is. Okay. Tisha, also, she was like, Tisha trying to make it seem like it was my fault and I was wishing death and bad on her marriage. She says Tisha was the one that came to me about the makeup artist stuff. She says Tisha asked me to get to the bottom of it. So how the hell it become a Keke issue? Bitch, that's your issue. Now, I said what the hell I said. So y'all let me know in the comment section what you guys feel about Keke saying that she felt attacked, that Melanie joined in on the attack. And as her friend, she don't feel like that was a good look. And what do you guys think? Because I know that in relationships and friendships, you got to have some hard conversations, and Keke may not be ready for those hard conversations. Now, that's just my opinion because I wasn't the fly on the wall. But y'all meet me in the comment section, turn notification on, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.